Hey, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. Please don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice. Grandpa's not a financial planner, and if you would, please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, Tesla, here we go. Beautiful. Wonder what day it is. Oh, man. Oh, Friday, the 22nd. Yep, that's what it is. Okay, so what's Grandpa seeing for today? Well, I'll tell you what. I think we're going to trade in a little bit tighter range today than yesterday. The range has been decreasing a little bit each day as of late, along with the volume decreasing. Yesterday we had a high to low of $12.30, and I think it's going to be right around 10, $12 today. But I think we're going to trade in a range from around 334 to 346 area, predominantly throughout the day. I think that's where most of your trading will take place, with maybe a spike up above that or down below that. So 334 to 346. Regulations are going to ease very fast. And, you know, Robo taxi and full self driving might not just be in a few states here pretty quick. It might be opened up nationwide with this new administration. And it is just monstrous for Tesla's future. And you're, in Grandpa's opinion, and well, guys, billionaires are coming on board. I think Jeff's going to call in here, visit with Grandpa. He's got some news on, I believe the guy's name is Brad Gressner, and he's going to tell us a little bit about that today, if he remembers to call Grandpa. And Ken Griffin, he bought just recently, what did he, 1.2 million shares he bought. He's the CEO of Citadel. He's a hedge fund manager. He has his elite portfolio. And he gives away hundreds of millions of dollars to support our administration that's coming. Yeah, 1.2 million shares. I'll tell you what, the billionaires are coming out of the closet, and they're coming on board. Grandpa's fair opening price today was $341, and we have gone through that so many times today already that I can't even tell you. You know, Grandpa's right 9 out of 10 times, but when Grandpa's wrong about that fair opening price, he's really wrong. I want to go through just briefly here Grandpa's forecast for today and Monday and so on real quick. It didn't change nothing really so far from yesterday, last night. It's basically still the same, within 50 cents or whatnot. So Friday today, you could expect 350. Now I'm gonna tell you what, if we break 340, oh man, did I write it down? Trying. Okay, a close above 340.75 today, we're off to the races. And I'm anticipating a close above 340.75. Because, and you'll see in my forecast why I feel that way. I think we're going to have a little bit of a dip today, a real buying opportunity. But everything Grandpa's seeing is just massively bullish. That's why Grandma's not bailing out of her shares. She's in the green right now and could sell some, but she can't rebuy till Monday, and she might not be able to rebuy them on Monday. That's what I'm worried about. And I don't want to get in a situation where she sells some of her shares and she can't get them back. So Grandma's riding it out. If they want to pay blood, Grandma will probably sell a few. But if they don't, Grandma will be keeping them. So, yeah, close above $340.75. And we've been above that all morning, pretty much. Will give us an absolute buy signal. And Grandpa's thinking we should maybe do that 350 today. It's very possible. But I think our predominant range is going to be 334 to 346. Now, for Monday, I'm anticipating 363. I think they're going to gap us up over the weekend. That's what Grandpa thinks. For Tuesday, I think we'll fall back in the 361 area. Wednesday, 364. Thanksgiving, we're going to eat turkey and stuffing. Oh, I hope Grandma makes Grandpa and George stuffing. George likes stuffing too. We're going to have just a hoot for Thanksgiving. A lot of church family are coming, and it's going to be a good time. Friday, 379. Okay, next Friday. The following Monday, 391. Grandpa does forecast out into the future. I calculate where it should be fair. What's fair? That's Grandpa does the fair opening price. I'm right 9 out of 10 times. And when I'm wrong, I'm really wrong. But Grandpa calculates what Tesla should do for what's fair. Okay, and a little bit before 6 tonight, I'll come back, give you the fair opening price, and I'll give you the forecast into the future 8-9 days in advance. And we'll just see how accurate Grandpa can get here. So next Wednesday, 12/4, 392. Here's the good one. 12/5. Very likely we're going to hit $400. I got it $399 to $400 by 12/5. And I'm expecting a little bit of a battle there at that 400. It's kind of like the 200. It's that big even number. And our all-time high is 414 and a half in Tesla. And that'll be a little bit of a battle. But when we break above that, we're looking for, we're going to be looking for our new top pivot point. It's possible 415 could be at temporarily, and we do a healthy retracement, a little bit, $30, whatever, $40, who knows? But we'll see. And we'll see when the time comes. But I'm looking at $500 here real quick. There's just so much bullish. It's just phenomenal how what's everything is so speeded up because the regulations with Elon and the WICK, and now they're saying Marjorie Taylor Greene is also going to help them with the regulation stuff, and government efficiency. But in regard to Tesla, the regulations so that they can function so much quicker. Quicker is the word. Everything all the analysts have been figuring, they're just getting around to realizing what this means for Tesla. I see it day after day after day. That's why Jeff's all excited. He's seeing reports of these billionaires. I don't want to tell his story, and I don't know his whole story, so I won't. So, but yeah, the billionaires are coming out of the closet and they're buying. Now, billionaires, when they buy their shares, a lot of times there's different ways they do it, but a lot of times they'll just let a brokerage like Schwab or whoever do the buying for them, and they tell them how much they want, how many shares they want, typically, or something like that, and then the brokerage will buy for them so that it doesn't spike the market crazily in one direction or another. And they have to buy over time. Because their orders are massive, So if they're trying to get $1 billion worth of shares or whatever, or $10 billion worth, hey, I want to. They have to do it. $1 million worth here and $1 million worth there, and they want to get us good a price as they can, so they're buying the dip. That's what Grandpa keeps saying, buy the dip. And I think you need to buy the dip today. I think today might be a real buying opportunity. If this thing dips down in the 333, 334 area, my feeling is get on the bus. If you have a cash account, just buy your shares and keep them. And tell your friends about this opportunity. I mean, we have a stock here in Tesla that has a very high likelihood, in Grandpa's opinion, of being worth $10,000 within a year of now. And I mean, the sky is the limit. I think, and this came up yesterday, and some people, I say buy one share. Well, some people probably don't have $340 to buy a share, so give them a share as a Christmas present. I think it's the perfect Christmas present for everybody. Matter of fact, Grandpa might do a little bit of that this year. But, yeah, Christmas present. You can give a Christmas present today for $340 to your child or a loved one or somebody you don't like even, and that has the potential of having a $10,000 value or more in a year from now. I mean, and the fun of getting to watch it, watch their Tesla share go up. I think Christmas, that's just around the corner here. Get everybody a Tesla share. If they all ought to have one. That's what Grandpa thinks. Jeff says I hit the open. Well, I sure did. Yeah, 341, right on the money. Yeah, Grandpa's pretty good at picking the open. But be careful if you start playing Grandpa's open. Jeff, he likes to do that, where if it's $3 or so from the close to after hours to where the fair opening price is, he likes to buy anticipating that opening price. But sometimes, like I say, when Grandpa's off, I'm way off. $10-$20 I can be off. When they do their crazy gaps in Tesla and it spikes one way or the other, it's fun. I'll tell you what. It is fun. Grandpa can calculate what's fair. Don't mean they're going to do it. Yeah, we're headed back up here. We're right smack dab on our 341 right here now. So, yeah. Well, let's see. Yeah, we're headed straight up. I'm on the hourly chart right here. Here's your 346.65 area. That's your upside resistance. Above that, you have 353.68. Like I say, I think we're going to very possibly hit that 350 area today. And on Monday, 363. Here we have some resistance just below 360 at 359.37. I think they're going to blow through all that and open. I think we're going to trade around that 363 area come next Monday. Right there where Grandpa's got his mouse. Our top pivot point of 367.20 is right here, this blue line. And that'll be a little bit of a battle for a bit. And but right after Thanksgiving, I think they're going to gap us up. Wednesday, my forecast is for 364 on Wednesday, just before Thanksgiving. But the forecast for Friday is 378, followed by 391. There's big stuff coming for Tesla. Do not give your shares away. Well, buy a share and give it to a loved one. That's set them up an account, get them their share, and you might give it to a young person, and but tell them straight out, don't sell that thing for $50,000. The other thing is we got buybacks coming in our future here at Tesla. Right now they're doing enough growth where they can get rid of some of the money they're making, expanding, because Tesla's expanding and it has huge growth. But NVIDIA, where they have nowhere to spend their money, like Tesla does. They're all they're already doing. They're already doing stock buyback, and uh, as well as Apple and a bunch of them are, they do a certain percentage of their deal, of their net income. Good morning, Grandpa, Jeff says. Hey, Jeff, are you going to call? I thought you were going to tell me that story about that Brad Gressler guy. The Uber story? Grandpa's waiting for you to call. We're 11 minutes from the open. He's probably underneath his semi working on it. So we're inching up here, hovering right around the fair opening price. Finally, they're doing what? Spare, 341. So downside here, support right at around just shy of 344. 334, I mean. Okay, here's. Good morning there, Mr. Mum.
Good morning, Grandpa. I thought you was going to do your thing at 9 o'clock, but okay.
Well, I did do my thing. I've been doing it since 9.
Oh, that's right. I'm an hour behind. Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, you're on Central Time. Grandpa's in. I'm an Easterner now.
Yeah, he's an Easterner now.
Yeah, Grandpa's an Easterner.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, to elaborate on this Taylor guy, he was a big Uber guy, and he's been slowly transitioning out of Uber into Tesla because the technology is more advanced. You still there, Alan?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, okay. So, and he went through many of the reasons, but the main reason was that the Tesla AI was just so advanced, and Uber had not made the determination that maybe the days of calling for a cab are over. I guess I'm not convinced that is, but and he said that the potential for growth lies with Tesla. He said it's not that Uber won't be a thing. He just said that the potential for growth is more in line with Tesla. So
Yeah.
And he's a pretty big investor, so.
Yeah, his name is Brad Gressler.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Taylor.
No, that's the guy that did the video.
Okay.
Yeah, but and that Michael Taylor's a good guy. He's up here in the UP with Grandpa.
Oh.
Up in the Upper
He's
Peninsula.
An Uber?
Yeah, he's a Uber.
All right.
And that's, well, you see that crazy hat he's wearing. Yeah, he's fun to watch and listen to, and he comes up with real good information. I watch him almost every single day.
Oh, okay.
And there's a number of them. You have Matt Poitras up in Canada, young guy, multi-millionaire, and he only does Tesla, and also, and there's quite a few that only do Tesla.
Right.
And then you have Ray J's. He's out of California. He does a real good program. Grandpa watches. Then you got Jack LeVay's out of Canada. He's sharp. They all got their own little thing going, and that's very helpful for people. And information on Tesla,
Yeah, the information information's out there if you want to study it and dig for it. It's all out there. So.
Yeah, but these billionaires, seems to me like they're coming out of the closet and realizing uh, the importance of, all their analysis that they've done into the future is now completely outdated, and because with the new administration and the regulations being reduced here so quickly, they're talking about literally not doing just several states. And this Gerstner mentioned this also about that. Say you're in Texas and you're going to drive into Oklahoma, and one state's got it where you can do full self-driving and the next one don't. What are you going to do? Stop your car? And so he's seeing that with the new administration, this thing is going to actually be mandated nationwide, and Tesla's the only one in position to take advantage of it. The rest of them are light years behind them.
Well, he also said that their technology is leaps and bounds ahead of anyone else, with the exception of Waymo.
Yeah, Waymo's the only one that's functional at all, along with Tesla.
Right.
And so, yeah, it's exciting. It's just absolutely exciting, and I read through my forecast coming up here for the future. My future forecast, let's see, what day was it? December 5th. According to Grandpa's forecast, we should be right at $400 a share by December 5th. How many shares you want to sell? That's why Grandma's holding today. She is not selling unless we really spike up, because Monday, Grandpa's anticipating 363. I think we're going to gap up over the weekend. Now, Grandpa could be wrong. But
gold and silver have come back. They bounced back some.
Say that again?
Gold and silver have bounced back from their lows.
Yeah.
Bitcoin has not come off their highs.
Isn't that something, that crazy Bitcoin going?
Yeah.
And that's largely due to Trump and Elon's stuff too. But those Bitcoin buyers, they really get wild, I'll tell you what. But as people start realizing, and it's coming out, the videos are coming out. It's billionaire after billionaire after billionaire that are and you got a couple billionaires buying Tesla. They can sneak in there. But when they start having the race and there's 20, 30 of them start buying it all the same day, this thing is going to run. She's going to run big time. Buy the dip. That's what I say. Buy the dip.
So what dip are you talking about, Grandpa?
What?
What's your idea of a dip?
Okay, today I think we have a high likelihood of most of our trading taking place in the 334 to 346 area. She's a buying opportunity today. If you can get in that 335, 333 area, load up. Don't go in full bore. You have a margin account, but you probably have a cash account too. But I think we're looking at a real opportunity. Once they all get on board, once the big guys all come on board, and she's
1 minute till opening.
Yep, I think I'm going to shut this thing down because I want to be able to trade today a little bit.
Okay.
Good luck
Talk
out
to you
there.
later, Grandpa.
Buy. That's what I say. Buy Tesla, quick.
Yeah.
See you later, Jeff. Thanks for calling.
Yep,
Bye. Okay, yeah, Grandpa's gonna shut her down. We're rocking and rolling here. Good luck, you guys. Oh, Clutch says it may be that the Fed may have to print more money to provide it for the people who buy Tesla shares. Exactly. We need to get more money printed so we can buy more Tesla shares. Clutch, he's out of LaGrange, Illinois, over by Chicago area. And he's a sharp young man, that Clutch Cargo. Okay, Clutch, we'll see you a little bit before 6 tonight, 5:30 area, 6 o'clock. I usually do it. I'll come back, give you the fair opening price for Monday. We got a high of 343 so far in Tesla, and she's moving along. She's moving along. Well, I guess while I'm still here, I could try to give you some buy and sell signals just for the fun of it. Man, these candles are something. Okay, so we have a buy signal in the 5-minute. Kind of an indecision bust. It's early. You know, she's going to move around. We have a low of right around the 340.30 area so far. 343 is your new high so far today. Yeah, I think she's gonna run a little bit tighter today. 15-minute is a buy. She's gonna be a fun one. Grandpa wants to drop a few up here and I hope it goes up first and so I can buy the dip. I hope it don't go down. If it goes down and then up, I might not even sell anything. I'll just remove them. But I was planning on selling a few if I got a quick bounce. And we got a quick bounce, just not as much of a bounce as Grandpa was hoping for yet. But it's early, it's early. We're only, what are we? Not very far into it. Put it back on the 5-minute here. We're not even 5 minutes into the day here yet. Each one of these candles is 5 minutes. And she's coming back up. The race is on. Keep going. Keep her going. We're having fun here in Tesla. Yeah, the big guys are coming out of the closet. The billionaires are. Elon says Starship to Mars is coming within 2 years. He will be sending a Starship. SpaceX is going to send a Starship to Mars within 2 years. This is the kind of guy you want to be doing business with. Tesla. Can't buy SpaceX. It's coming up on Grandpa's few shares he's thinking about selling here. So let's see, what else does Grandpa got here? Oh, Tesla's considering. Well, you will see a buyback of the stock in Tesla in your future because they're not going to be able to spend the money. I've seen forecasts where the analysts put out their projections for Tesla into the future, and they got it where Tesla won't be worth $100 trillion. They'll be clearing $100 trillion per year. The numbers are so monstrous with Robotaxi and Optimus. It's just nuts. and they say there's no way they're going to be able to invest and spend all that money and expand. So only thing they can do at that point is they're anticipating that they do stock buybacks with 50 trillion a year to 100 trillion a year. Trillion, crazy numbers. Even beyond what crazy grandpa talks about, 100,000 per share will be, might be the, grandpa might have to, grandpa always says, before I leave, I'll say it again. I've said it before, but I might have to change what I've been saying. I've been saying, if you sell your Tesla shares for 50,000 each, don't blame grandpa. Don't blame grandpa when 1 year later they're 100,000. I might have to change it to, if you sell your Tesla share for 100,000 bucks, don't blame grandpa if a year later they're 500,000 bucks a piece. Now that's even out of grandpa's brain scheme. We got a new high at 343.75. If you have a cash account, buy shares, and just if you get a dip, buy another one. Do not sell because you might not get back in. That's how grandpa feels. We got a new low here of only 3. Boy, they're holding this thing up pretty strong here yet. I was anticipating that we'd probably see 334, 335 today here. Give you a buying opportunity. But she's holding up pretty good here in grandpa's opinion so far. We may get that dip down, but you just don't know. I'm anticipating a little bit tighter range from high to low today, and the point will come when the big guys just can't hold on no more. They're not stupid. But they want an opportunity. When the people find out what's going on with these regulations, you won't hear it in the mainstream media. I can tell that they don't like Trump, they don't like Elon, and they don't like Grandpa. Why, I don't know. Grandpa's very pretty. Yeah, exciting times in Tesla. Robo taxi, full self-driving nationwide. Regulations are easing fast. And for December 5th, Grandpa's got a forecast price of $400. $400, December 5th. We'll see how close Grandpa is to that number. Now, listen. If by December 5th we're up to $500, I don't want you people sending hate mail to Grandpa because Grandpa only missed it by $100. Okay? If Tesla's $500, if Tesla's $500 on December 5th instead of the $400 that Grandpa forecast, Grandpa forecasts what's fair. These people don't always do what's fair. When they all start coming on the bus, just don't sell your shares. Do not sell. Only buy. It don't matter what price you buy at. A young carpenter man, intelligent young man, good looking too. and he got in for cheap back in the 335 area, and he's holding. He's holding. I think he's holding for 100,000. But the problem we got is when Tesla's literally making trillions per year. It's phenomenal. You could literally sell your Tesla shares for $100,000 and regret it, You know, I think you should give your children and your loved ones a Tesla share for Christmas. The perfect Christmas present, a Tesla share. That's what I think. I think Grandpa might do a little bit of that. Okay, Clutch, thanks for coming on. And Clutch is a sharp young man. Hey, my grandson Grant came on last night in the live stream. Listen to some of my previous live streams. You never know. They're packed with crazy information and fun times. Okay. Hey, I'll see you at right around 5:30 Eastern, 6 o'clock area. I'll come back and do the fair opening for Monday, and we'll see how that. Oh, and then I'll do the updated forecast for Tesla. We'll see, because those numbers are going to change a little bit. Are we going to still have 400 for December 5th? Or is it going to be 399? Or is it going to be 500? Got a new low of the 338.60. So let's see, what do we got for a range here? Tight range so far. She's gonna snap one way or the other. Hey, think about eternity once in a while. Grandpa